farm. Oh, we got one more. All right, so I've got a super busy day. These kids got to do a little bit of cleaning. Effie's doing some play setting up in her room, having a little good time. I don't know what Curlin's probably gonna get into some fishing later with Carson. But I have got chicken broth in the crock pot, pork lard rendering in another big crock pot, all for turn time. And then I have blueberry juice that I have juiced from blueberries from our blueberry bushes to make blueberry jelly for turn time. So I have probably 150 jars of jelly or so to make. So it is going to be busy. So what I'll do a lot of times is just get all my juice from all my berries that I have. Our bushes are about picked clean. And then I just, in the kitchen all day, one day, do jelly. So I'm gonna walk you through how to make blueberry jelly. We've got some other things that I'm gonna do today too. I'm embarrassed to tell you how many clothes we have to fold up today. Normally we do okay, the kids, but it's been a busy week. Cullen had 3 ball games this week. What else
we went to the water park.
Went to the water park on Friday, which is normally a catch-up day for us. Me and Effie ran a 5-miler run yesterday. It was hot, H-O-T, hot in Georgia. Miserable. Oh my gosh. And we ran early, like 7:30. First thing that you do when you do jelly is, of course, obviously do your juice your berries. And I've got a few more that I've got to juice, so I will show you how to do that in a little bit. And then since I've already got a lot of my juice rendered and done and like ready for jelly, I am going to get my jars ready. I'm gonna put first thing I do is clean up my kitchen big time. Like I will scrub counters and all that stuff. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and get my jars ready because my dishwasher takes a little while. So I have gotten several boxes of jelly jars in my dishwasher all ready to go, and I'm gonna put it on a Sani rinse. So finally, we've been piddling around a lot this morning, so I really am kind of done a lot of it. So these are some blueberries that I've got juicing. It's 2 quarts of blueberries and 1 quart of water. And you smash your blueberries. Normally I smash one and put them in there, but I didn't do that this time. So you smash your blueberries, and then you're gonna just simmer them for about 10 minutes or so. You're just trying to cook every bit of juice you can out of that berry so you can use it. That is what you're going to strain through a cheesecloth. If you do not have a drainer for juicing, let me show you what that looks like. This is what you really need. It's like a big strainer. It just keeps a lot of this stuff out. This comes out so you can put a bowl up under here. And this is if you need to smash it down. I don't really use this a lot because you can't smash it too much and get seeds in your jelly. And if you're trying to make jelly, you're trying to do it without the seeds, so you don't want to do that. So this is what you're going to put cheesecloth in. I ordered cheesecloth in bulk from Amazon or Fabric Store or something like that. And it comes in a box, so I just roll it off or cut off what I need. So as soon as that's done, I'll show you how to do the juice. I have a ton of juice. I have this thing full. I have this with this much in it. And I have a whole one of these in the fridge that I juiced like 2 days ago. So I have enough jars to do over 150 jars of jelly, and I think I have enough juice to do that many things of jelly too. And so I'm going to show you how to make blueberry jelly. It's fantastic. I should have probably got this video out a couple of weeks ago while blueberries were big in season here. Super easy. If you haven't made blueberry jelly or any kind of jelly before, you need to do that.
And it's amazing.
It is amazing if you just walked in from their little blow-up pool outside. So, all right. So one thing that I've already done, I've already washed all of my jars. I've got a towel that I turn these jars upside down on that towel while I'm waiting to get all the juice done. Leaving enough room up here that I can still work. I had to go shopping around for jars this morning because I was not going to have enough to do everything I needed to do. So next year, I might have to buy jars a little sooner. So I got all those out. I'm gonna reload the dishwasher, go ahead and get it again on sanitize mode, and then I'll go ahead and start measuring out stuff for jelly. I do already have, you see the big black pot, it's the hot water bath. It's already warm. I did turn it down a little bit a while ago. I just wanted to do that so it would be ready in the meantime. Effie did raspberry jam several weeks ago that I needed to do. She's yelling in the background, it was delicious. That I need to do a video for, but I haven't gotten to that yet. so I've cut off my thing of cheesecloth. This box of cheesecloth that I bought has had a defect in it from the get-go. It's kind of got a 2 in the middle. So of course I'm very careful not to shake out anything I might have cut off of there. No. I actually quadruple this one. You don't have to. The blueberry seeds are small. So your goal is to make sure those seeds get out of there. So we've got your strainer. So you just kind of lay that over. I kind of tuck it there because you're going to wind up pouring your juice into that. And you know, now I keep 2 bowls that I can stick under here because one of them's going to get full or this is going to touch the juice and then you don't want it to spill everywhere. So I'm going to take a scooper and then I'm going to go here, just go right in the center, and you're just going to slowly, because you'll see it take your cheesecloth down. And so you can see it coming out of the bottom already. So see right down here, it's already coming out, just a steady stream. So we're going to go ahead and finish scooping all this into there, and then Effie's my videographer right now. So I'm going to finish scooping all this into there. You'll see how it drains down. And then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'll squeeze it out a little bit so you can get every little bit of juice without getting any berries. So I'm going to show you. So this is already, this bowl is already filled up to where the bottom of the strainer is touching it. So that's not really doing any good. So I just take my other bowl and I'm just going to take, you can see it's still dripping. I don't know if you can see that it's still dripping. I'm just going to get right to this other bowl. And then you've got all this juice. All right, so this, I use this, I kind of do 2 different recipes. I use a Taste of Home recipe on juicing my blueberries, but I do not use their recipe for jelly. I use CERTO's recipe for jelly making. So I will put all that in the bottom. I'll put a link to both, and then I'll type out what I normally do as well. So for this, you're going to use, now this juice is hot, because of course it just came out of boiling water too. But your four cups of juice. I'm going to spill a little bit. You see that I've got a towel down because it will certainly make a mess. And blueberry juice does stain, in case you weren't aware of that. It does stain. Alright, so on this, you can see here that a lot of that juice has dripped out. So I'm going to take, and I gather all my little pieces here, and I just twist a little. So if you twist just real slowly, you'll see a little more juice come out. Now, if you twist too much or you push too much, again, some of these seeds can come out of that cheesecloth. So I'm just kind of gentle with it. I'm going to let that kind of hang out. You see it's still steady streaming there for right now. So we'll let that keep going. All right, so we got 4 cups of juice. And then into that juice, you're going to put 2 pouches of your CERTO pectin. So pectin is the gelatin like stuff we use. It's going to make it like jelly. So this is what we use. You're going to use 2 pouches. So in each box of this, it's 2 pouches. And instructions for a whole lot of other jellies and things. So you put 2 of these in your juice. So when I'm doing it, I keep a pair of kitchen scissors close by. Put that on the pan. And you're going to just squeeze. You kind of roll them up like an old tube of toothpaste. Get every little bit you can out of there. So you're going to put that into your juice. Some jellies are done differently. Sometimes you put the sugar in the juice and then you add the pectin when it comes to boiling. For this blueberry jelly, you're going to add the pectin into the juice, and once it starts boiling, you're going to put your sugar in there. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on high and just let it be. I usually keep several wooden spoons close by when I'm doing jelly. I'm going to put this fantastic thing, which I'll put a link to. This is from Crate and Barrel. I bought this last year. It clips on your pot so you can hold your spoons without your spoon falling into your pot. So I'll put a link to that on my thing as well. So we'll stick that right there. So it'll fall in. And then we'll keep an extra one. And then I'm going to go ahead and measure out my sugar. It is 7.5 cups of sugar per jelly. If you're scared about using sugar, jelly's not the recipe for you to do. So 7.5 cups of sugar we're going to measure out. The boys just walked in after doing some metal detecting. Oh Lord, and they've got a whole bucket full of stuff.
Oh, and more. if we stay out there for another like 30 minutes, we will count twice a month.
4, 5, What I will tell you is I would never measure straight into the pot because I almost always lose count on how many things of sugar. So I've got my sugar ready in a pot. I'm going to put it close by because when this comes to a full rolling boil is when you're going to go in and add your sugar. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of butter to that, to the jelly juice and the pectin too. And it just helps reduce how much bubbling and foaming you might have. So you also want to go ahead and get your lids and drop them in your in a little pot. Water over these, put them on the stove on low, and they'll be simmering while I'm making my jelly. All right, we're getting real close to boiling over here with this juice, but I'm going to show you too with this. So you're going to see for this, what I'm going to do is I kind of pull this over to the side. I don't jam this because if you do, I'm just telling you from experience, you're going to poke a bunch of seeds out. So I kind of hold this and keep it twisted, and I'll take this and just kind of gently push. And then you can see from the bottom that then you're still getting some more juice out of there. I'll do this 2 or 3 times just from each side after it finally stops dripping. And by the end of that, you're kind of all done with juicing your berries. And that'll just be all you're going to get out of it. I unwrap the cheesecloth and we put them in our chicken bowl, and our chickens love them. So that way nothing really goes to waste. Here, so we're boiling here, so I'm going to take then my sugar and you're just going to dump it into your bowl of juice. Okay, set this aside. Okay, so we're getting to boiling, full rolling boil, which is just a bowl that doesn't stop when it's stirred. We're going to set our timer for a minute. Then we're on the kitchen timer. Then I come back to my pot, and I'm going to keep stirring for that whole minute. Get a long spoon. If you get a short and a middle spoon, you're probably going to get a little burnt. And then here, you can see this is already starting to bubble and boil, so my lids are going to be ready. This should be close to being boiled. Timer's off. We'll go flip that off. I'm going to bring it right up here to the towel. Not a lot of foam on here. Like, I wouldn't skim that off. You can if you want. There may be a teeny bit of foam on the top. Not enough for me to skim it off. I feel like I waste a lot of jelly that way. This is a must. This thing is fantastic. I'll try to put a link to it on there. So I'm going to take a skipper. We're just going to put in there. You're going to leave about a ½ inch headspace from the top of the jar, so which is almost one of these complete scoopers full. So you fill it up and grab another jar. All right, so now's when you're going to take your wet paper towel, just a little damp paper towel, and you're going to go around the rim of all these jars, wiping off any little bit of blueberry jelly that you might have dripped on the edge or on the side of that rim. It's really the top of the rim that matters the most, but I try to get anything that might have been sticky off. This, we're going to bring this over. It's not what I'm setting off to the side. When you pick this up with a magnet, it's just one stick on there. You can just stick it on there. I'll do usually several, sometimes even all of them, before I get the rings and kind of tighten those down. So now I'm going to take these. You're going to tighten. It's very hot. And you're going to just tighten it, just tight, just snug. Not super tight, not Incredible Hulk strong, just snug. All my kids are in the background making faces and acting like crazy people while they watch me put on my cooking show.
All we want is a spoonful of jelly.
So flip that away from you so the steam don't get you. So there's a rack inside there. The jars on the top. You're gonna put those in. You're gonna drop it down. Your biggest thing is you want to make sure the tops of those lids are completely covered. And then you can put I like to put my lid back on there. This gives a little bit more heat. You're going to sit that there and you're going to process them for five minutes. Process means that you're going to put your timer on. They're going to be in boiling water for 5 minutes. Okay, my timer has went off, so I'm going to lift this back away. Side. I'm going to grab both of them very carefully. Then I'm going to take, I kind of drip them off, I kind of hold them there while I'm walking them in. You can hold one and through the other. And I'll show you in a second. I put them on like a towel on the table. I'm gonna put the lid back on this just to keep it nice and hot. And then we're gonna get on to our next batch of jelly. And that is it. That is all you need to make blueberry jelly. I will come back and show you all the jelly that we've done. Once it starts cooling off in those jars, you'll be able to tilt the jar and already see that it's being good jelly. So now what you do is you wait on that magical sound that we call the sound of success. When those jars start popping and you know you've done everything right and they're sealing and they're ready, you know that all the time that you put into it has been worth it.